What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Ed from Kansas City. We're gonna do another Dark Dragon Arena, guys. We're gonna get into this, man. So I think it's gonna be pretty good. So I think it'll be very entertaining. There's some pretty strong accounts that are gonna be in here, so you guys will be able to see that. And yeah, let me get that turned down some. Hold on, guys. There we go. So here I am. It's just started, so I was able to get right in here, guys, and get busy. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So I did have this initially recorded as real fast, guys, but about so far into the video, when I was making the video to get ready to post it and stuff, I was like, it's too fast because you guys would not really be able to enjoy it, and I couldn't even kind of voice over what's going on if it's going so slow. I mean, so fast. So I actually slowed it down so you guys can actually see what's going on. So I apologize if it's too long and too slow already for some of you people, but I thought it was better to not have it going so fast because then I couldn't really see the details of what was taking place, and I also was not able to fully show you guys some of the gear of our competition. So that's why I have the video going slow instead of fast. So I initially was going to do it like times 2 or 1.5 times faster, but it just you're going to miss so much. So you guys, on the other hand, if you choose, you're able to speed this video up to whatever speed you like, and you can do that. But I figured I'll go ahead and make the video slow, even though I don't want it to be as lengthy as it is. So let's just get into it, man. As you can see right there, I am telling them to, and I'll move that out the way. I'm telling them to fill that with I think I either said a 424 or a mix or something like that. Now, I do want to tell you guys, thank you very much. Thank you guys, everybody who commented. Especially, there's one player who hit me up online, who messaged me in game, and shared a few things. I want to tell you, I appreciate that. And then there's some of you who messaged me on in the comments, and you guys know I appreciate that as well. Thank you very much, guys, for getting at me. Now, let's get into this here. There's going to be some successes and some failures, some disappointments, and some things to be happy about in this particular video. There you see I just got attacked, and I obviously didn't pay attention to the notifications because I was trying to basically, I couldn't believe that somebody just beat me like that. But I had mainly what, I don't know what I had in there, but they beat me, and I didn't know I was being attacked. And see, they don't have any troops in there, right? So I'm thinking there's no troops in there, and there's the loss right there, and I'm like, how did he beat me? Because he just countered me basically. I had 208 in there, and he just sent some range, so that took care of it. So I didn't know it was anything in there, but I just said I'm going to send a mix, and then I will tell my guild to fill with Nyx. That's how you do that. So I saw the defeat, and I saw his troops leaving, and I'm like, his troops are walking. So I'm like, what did he have in there? And here's what he had in there, guys. So he actually had some, and I didn't even change gear, as you guys see. I had on my fake gear because I didn't know anyone was in there. So that was kind of cool that I didn't change gear for that one. I don't know if they have seen my gear now, but I didn't even have on war gear, guys. And I sent a mix, but he had, I don't know what he had in there. I don't know if I looked, guys. I mean, it just passed a few seconds ago, and I don't even know if I looked. But this is an opportunity, guys. Dragon Arena is just an opportunity to get some practice in. It's really used by a lot of the elite and titans and bigger players to kind of test new things, new comps, new phalanxes, and all of that stuff. And that's why you have such a high degree of different types of phalanxes and comps. Not phalanxes, but comps. So what I was doing, guys, in the middle of this is I was really just trying to get things organized. So I'm responding to someone and some players in our guild. Everybody's asking, our players are asking to be reinforced in whether it's a citadel or transporter or wherever, whatever location they're asking to be reinforced, but they're not saying reinforced with what. And I also want to put a disclaimer out there. A lot of us don't really know what comps are. We don't really know, like, some of our players don't know, like, what they want others to see in. We're not all like experts and really good at this. So, we just say reinforce, and we let the players just put whatever in there. I think this particular Dragon Arena was not as competitive as our last Dragon Arena, though it should have been, though, because you're going to see that it's going to kind of go back and forth. It's going to be interesting, guys. We had most of the buildings and the forts or whatever occupied, and things are just going to turn, and it's going to be mainly from some mistakes. I'm not able to visualize and capture everything that's going on in all of these different these posts. I can't pay attention to everything in every chat, every message. But this affords a person more practice, as well. There's a lot of things you really have to be aware of. How many troops you have of range infantry and cavalry, and someone can ask for a 424, but you don't have many infantry 2-5 left. So that happens a lot in guilds, period, where people actually forget, I need to heal. And I'm thinking, I wasn't sure in this battle or not, was it Dragon Arena or what was it that you automatically, your troops will heal when the event is over. I didn't know if that was Guild Expedition or if that is Dragon Arena, where your troops automatically will heal free. So in that sense, it's good to have a whole lot of T5 troops so that you don't have to heal during the actual expedition or during the actual Dragon Arena, and you don't have to heal. You can save those speed ups. There you see it right there, guys. It was like 70,000 against, the score was 70,000 to 19,000 or something. We were winning pretty big. So it is going to be kind of nice to slow this video down or let it play at its normal play pace, because when I had it fast, guys, it's really hard to see what was actually going on. It was just fast, and I normally try to play these types of videos fast so that they won't be as lengthy for you guys. I know you guys don't like long videos, but sometimes these long videos are for those who are really, they're just fans of me, they're fans of my channel, and they just like hearing me talk or just like watching the video or whatever. I say that because that's how I am when I watch certain people's videos. I just like watching them. I like listening to them. So there they are influential. They are kind of like, maybe not an idol, but I'm definitely a fan of a lot, So it's a lot of times I just like letting their channel play without actually you know, necessarily paying attention or whatever, because I'm just, just enjoy it as a background, or I enjoyed it and I enjoy it just watching their channel and supporting them. So there he asked for a 442. Figure's a good player, guys. He's pretty good player, guys. There you see it is like almost 90,000 to 30,000. So we're winning pretty big. I think at some point we're gonna get laxed and overconfident and thinking that this is already over. There you see the figure ran into a wall, but I'm thinking if he just didn't have enough troops, that's just not enough at all. And that's not a bad account at all. That's not a bad account. 4Champ had on a cup there, a couple of cups, but not bad at all. There you see his competition there. That's pretty close there, real close. Yeah, real close. So that was a tough loss there for the figure there. And okay, there you see there is a attack on me now, guys. There is a rally set on Transporter 4, which is where I'm at. Luckily, I was paying attention, so I have to notify everybody to field, because who knows how full it is. You guys see the majestic guy at the bottom of your thing there. It would have been nice for him to actually chime in. He is their strongest lead. I think he looks the strongest in their guild. He actually has a really good account, as you guys are about to see in a minute. There are going to be several battles against him in this particular arena. It's really a lot to pay attention to everything. I mean, you really do. I mean, but so many players, we don't have a lot of players who know all them different comps and stuff like that. You work with what you got. We all on different levels of learning. So I didn't see. I didn't notice the figure was right there next to me. That's cool. I like seeing my partner right there by me. That's what's up. A few players was missing, but you always have stuff like that. And we're gonna see his gear here. Not bad gear by any means, and I think he has some good kills and stuff like that. So very good accounts we were up against today. I would say, I don't know, guys. I would say that maybe, I think they had probably more accounts with better gear than us. Gear and stats are not one and the same, guys. You can have great gear but not have the stats, and then you can have high stats but not have gear that looks all that amazing. So, but here we go, guys. I will have a chance. There you see his gear right there. Nice gear. That is real sick gear. That's really good. That's not some it's not some childish bunk. Laughable gear there. That's nice gear. I don't know what he's sending, and I'm thinking hopefully I'm gonna get a chance. I'll get a chance to kind of see what he was sending the majority of or something. If he's sending the majority of infantry, then I'm thinking that infantry counters range. So I know that range will be my front if he's sending the majority infantry, because they're not more likely going to be in the front of the match. As you can see right there, I throw the gear on, push the wrong button, No, I went into. Did I change phalanx or what? I don't think so. I think I did though. Put infantry in the front because he was heavy range, if I'm correct. So we were able to hold on to their caravan right there. He was pretty low on troops, guys. That's pretty low. That's pretty bad. That wasn't good at all on his behalf. So that didn't help him much. He was not really low. He was not really. He didn't have a lot of. He didn't have a lot of. He didn't have a lot of troops in that. So that kind of sucks for him. But we got way more battles to come. I'll get a few more shots at some stuff as well. One of the things I look at that I probably could have done better was to, that was a very mismatched, lopsided battle, but he won. He beat him though. And I'm like, how did he beat him with so few troops? They're both in range phalanx. And it must be the familiars that the guy had in our guild that were much weaker. Somebody made a comment in one of the last videos. The last video I did, they said I need to work on my familiars, my gear, and they said I think artifacts. But my familiars are all maxed, so I don't know what they meant by working on your familiars. Maybe work on putting the right familiars with the right comps is what they could have meant. That's the only thing I can think of. Now, Majestic was sitting right there when we did that last rally, guys. But he chose not to set the next rally on me, or on that particular one. Which there was no caravan there, so probably wasn't worth his time. Now, here's the mistake LaFiga made repeatedly in this particular battle is he let the rally march but didn't speed it up, or didn't ask for the rallies to be sped up. As a result, the caravan, on a couple occasions, we're going to see the caravans are going to hit the actual wonder, and then his rally will hit, so he was late on a few times. There's as you see, that was like 1 million versus almost 2, and he won that one, but that was kind of like a big difference. And they're going to battle a few times, as you're going to see. There's Majestic declaring war again. Let's see who he's declaring it on. Alright, we're there. Now here, in this particular battle here, guys, I really actually wanted to pull my troops back. There's his gear right there, 11K Hero 4 Champion gear set there. So I actually wanted to pull my troops out and resend the troops a full march so that there would be much more in there, which we really needed. I could have added another almost 200. I could have added, well, only 315, so I could have added another 100K in there, which I wish I had, but I wasn't sure how much time was left and how fast the march was going to go, so it wasn't really enough time to do all of that. And my main reason for not refilling was because I didn't know how many troops I had left. I could have recalled those troops, and there's LaFiga's gear. He changed, but he lost. I didn't know how many troops I had, so that was pretty close there. We were down a few on that one. There, you see it right there. They kind of sent a mixed, almost like it's almost like a 4-2-4 in a sense. But they won it. I think they got the caravan out of that one. But yeah, I didn't rescind those troops because I didn't know how many troops I actually had. And if I'd have recalled those troops and I didn't have enough to refill it with anything similar, then that would have been worse than leaving them in there. I appreciate all the comments, guys. As I said from the last video, I thank you guys for actually, educating me, and as you can see, I'm passionate about all my replies and things like that. I try to always answer everybody's comment. Um, you guys can probably also hear the music in the background, but you also hear some scriptures in the background from the Holy Bible, the Gospel of John. Uh, Hopefully the sound is good. I need to stop moving. I got to remember I'm in this chair. I kind of forgot, guys. I apologize. I'm sure you guys heard a lot of movement. I probably need to turn this volume down just a little bit on this phone because of all the clicking and clacking and stuff. Whole lot of button pushing, so that kind of messes with the sound quality. I like that song, man. It's a nice little song. I think about it all the time. It's real kiddish, though, kind of. It's like a sad song, too, to be honest. Maybe I'm sad here. Sad but cute song. I don't know. I like that song from all the large mobile players who play that song. There's the figure going for another hit versus Majestic. There's the figure he's in. I think infantry or something gear. I don't know. He takes an L. He had majority, but he took an L on that one. Looks like the figure sent a mix, but he actually asked for 442, but he got more of a mix in there. Well, that's one battle he can't complain of the majority or anything, or not being full. It was just, I don't know, maybe he didn't send the wrong thing. What do you guys think about that battle there? 9 days, man, speed that up. At this point, I'm like, maybe I should be going after the caravans. My strategy, guys, is like, I know everybody wants to follow the caravan, but I think that depends on how many leads you got, right? Because if you got enough leads, every lead can stay at a wonder, at a transport, or at a citadel and be effective, and y'all can still accumulate a lot of points. But when you don't have a lot of players online or a lot of leads or something, then you kind of want to follow the caravan and try to battle there. Kind of hard to know also what some people are actually sending or what they want sent in this thing. I don't know why I'm sending so many troops to this. I don't know, to this rally. I don't know. I don't know if it's. I see Den up there saying something. LaFiga is saying something. LaFiga is saying 433. Like nowadays, guys. Nowadays, people can send whatever, right? So he wants a 433. So I'm trying to give him 433. that was also a time that I could have put some T4 in there and increased what I could have sent, but it wasn't really, went about 8,000 that I didn't send. And here's another instance right here where this walk needed to be sped up. I don't think the figure was paying a lot of attention to that, so I sped up the rally. But there's only so much a person can do. There's only so much a person can do in his own awareness when they're doing rallies. And that's what I was telling one of my guys, one of my partners in this game, guild mates. He's knowledgeable about the game, but he has to be more active and play a bigger role in helping the rally leads. All right, here comes the next hit. Now, as long as this hit, these are rallies that are not speeding, guys. So people have a long time to be able to try to counter, if possible, what the rallies or what walks are coming at them. Like, this person has all the time in the world to counter. Which snake hole is in there. The figure gets the win there. And snake hole gets the L. Very competitive matchup there. Big difference in loss. Somebody was very heavy cavalry, it looked like, in there. And that's why I didn't speed up the video, guys, because it's hard to really see what's actually going on when it's going so fast. And once again, I don't want the video to be lasting so long, but here it is. And guys, I've been doing very good at not spending on large mobile. This is the month of August. And I think in the month of August, I probably have spent about 20 bucks so far. And that's kind of where I'm hoping to keep it. Now, I was about to, guys, at this particular time, I was about to port away. I was about to port away and find where a caravan was going. But then I got to noticing that a caravan is headed to this particular transporter, this Wonder. So I was like, oh, let me stay here, get some more points. So the transporter is going to come here, and I think I'm going to have an opportunity to be uncontested. Nobody's going to contest it. And I did notify the Guild of Field because, and I was looking, somebody told me about sigils. That's one of the guys that messaged me. And certain sigils are increases rally attack only for wonders based on the total of Wolfpack sigils inlaid in the rally's participants. Some of these sigils do not they do not count towards the rally lead, is what I had heard and what I saw. So a person can put in their sigils, and it's good for the other player to be able to use those stats. Now, does that include wonder battles like this, like Expedition and Dark Dragon Arena and Wonder War? Does that include that, or is it just for Wonder War only for the sigils? I think that's for this too, guys. And I was gonna put those in my gear, but then I was like, maybe it don't even count. I don't even know. So you see I got those free points there uncontested. So now I'm thinking it's time for me to move and go follow the caravan. But also, I'm kind of thinking that it's, we're winning, we're keeping the edge, but this guild is going to be catching up really fast, guys, as you guys are about to see. They're going to be catching up really fast, so looks can be deceiving. And one of the things that are going to help them catch up is they're going to be slaughtering so many of our players that are occupying these wonders but don't have the stats to hold them or the know-how. So they're going to accumulate some points real fast, and I need to see what the points are right quick. Apologize about that, guys. There you see Majestic about to get in there again. And there you see I will recall this time and refill it. And you see I don't have enough troops. That's what I was saying from the last time. I didn't want to recall and not have enough troops to be able to refill it. But now I'm able to go back in there if I can push the right button. If I just push the right button, then I can rescind. Now the figure is asking for 875. But that's not what he asked for at first. He asked for 442, and now he's saying 875. And it's like, hold on, bro. It's like you're confusing us because I don't know. But my bad, I didn't see it, and I'm trying to feel before the rally marches. And here he comes. And that's the thing, what I mean by there's so many different type of comps now. 875. I mean, it's crazy, man. There he is in his gear. Here's LaFiga in his gear. And he beats LaFiga again. Here's that battle. Here's that battle. I don't know about this guy. That was... he had a lot of troops in there too, guys. 3 million. But that gear just was kind of crazy. There he is. We were pretty undermatched there. I don't understand how he has 1.8 million and the other guy has 3 million. I don't get why these rallies aren't being full. Oh, we have more fillers. They're not filling up a whole lot either, as you guys can see there. Yeah, I'm trying to reinforce. Figure this Expo 208 real quick. Might hit my army limit. I got 20 seconds. Now I have 8 seconds. Luckily that preset is there. I can go in here and speed it up. He only got 1.4 million, which is not a lot. These are all of these rallies, guys. All my troops coming back from rallies that have failed or were defeated. That's a lot of troops coming back. That's a lot of battles lost. Another thing is players have to realize, man, you have to pay attention when you're filling rallies. You have to pay attention to how much time before the caravan lands or a rally strikes. See, that was late. That was late. It lost, but it was late. The caravan hit a second or two before the actual rally hit. And that's when I had to reach out and just kind of pose. We had to pay attention and ask someone to speed up. And solve. I don't know how this spell correction be doing stupid stuff. I said, LaFigure, please communicate that you need to speed the match. You are seconds behind the caravan. So I was just trying to let him know, if you're racing somewhere to do a rally because a caravan is about to hit that particular fort or wonder, then tell the guild to please speed you or be ready to speed so that you can hit the target before the caravan goes over the target. What's up, guys? Ed from Kansas City. All right, now I'm saying it's time for me to move around, guys, and find some targets because I need to follow the caravan. Just trying to get these troops back in here. Let me find this target. There's such a look at that. That's like a delay, guys, where the caravan there and troops be just running in place right there. You don't know where they're going, if they're going to one place or the other. You can't tell where they're going. As you see, we're still winning 130 something, but they're catching up so fast. It's terrible, crazy. So we're on the verge of losing this. So I'm thinking, and I told them right here, next caravan here, and I'm letting people know someone strong take this. But Den's right there, and I'm thinking before that next caravan hits there, someone strong is going to come over there. As you can see, and there you see Majestics right there. The figure was there. I didn't get the feel in that one, but he was able to get on top of that one real good. Oh man, got off work, man. I'm tired. Oh man, he didn't really have any troops for that one. It's very lopsided, man. Yeah. Viper didn't even get a report. It was so bad. What happened? I didn't even catch that one. I don't even know what he was up against. It's crazy. I felt it, but I didn't get a chance to look at who he was up against or who hit him. I think he was doing the rally. So that's crazy. I didn't get to see that. It was 345 to something, guys. I didn't see that, but I know it's very close. And you see there are troops in there. There's 22. There's Den. That's what he has on. And the competition over here, it's a hard one to win there. I don't necessarily see a caravan coming there, but he hit it anyway. Still get points, so. Funny how it's more people feel that one than the figures. Look at the end. He put an emoji up there in the comment. $350 to $320, guys. We're still winning. And as you can see, someone took that. They took that one there from Den. I don't know if Den just gave it up or if it was a defeat or what. But we had troops in there, so I don't know what happened there. I didn't catch that. Now I'm looking to see where this caravan is going so I can get there. And contend against this guy. It's me and Majestic's turn now. And that just sucks, man, with these troops coming back, man. It's like there should be a familiar or something that you can do auto speed return of these troops, because when you're trying to go to another location, to another wonder, you're stuck there. The moment you find out where you want to go, you're stuck there because your troops are returning from some distant fort. So now here I have very little time. I'm just going to throw a mix on. As you can see, I'll put in their mix fill, mix fast, and they're going to come on running, guys. I told them fast. People should know that there should be a caravan or something coming. As you can see, the caravan has, I can push on it, guys. That's retarded. 45 seconds. I got an extra 30, well, extra 20 seconds at least. I have an extra 20 seconds. But people are going to mess this up just by simply not, as you see what he has in there. He doesn't have a whole lot in there, guys. Not a whole lot at all. Although they are filling it. As you can see, they're filling it. I'm going to tackle, put a 50% boost on. We got 24, guys. There I am having to speed these players up. Look at this, man. I mean, someone else should be doing that. Someone else should have been doing that, man. Look at this guy. Here he come. Come on, man. That's not good. That could be canceled. That would just be a hit for the sake of competition. That doesn't do any purpose. Which, now that I think of it, we had a nice amount of troops. I should have went on ahead and hit him anyway. But that wasn't the purpose. The purpose was to get the points, is what it was. It wasn't just to get revenge on that guy or try to challenge him, which would have been nice, but it didn't happen because someone decided to not speed their troops up. And that's what I mean by you can't see everything that's transpiring and occurring on the field at one time. You know, there could be a war at the bottom of the map that you don't know is going on, and it's just wars everywhere. And someone is saying MXRKZO is saying we need to take some forts back or they will win. There they are. They are really on our heels, guys. They're really on our heels. They're really on our heels. I'm gonna take this one right here because that's where the Viper has that one. I'm gonna take this next one. See what's in here. So as I look at it, sometimes you can misread this by just looking at the Allied troops and not adding the Rally League's troops to it and get the actual amount of troops in there. A minute and something left. The figure definitely did not get a good day of field rallies. I will say that. That really is unusual for him. So that really, I'm sure he was not pleased with how full his rallies were. I am going to attack this thing here. And as you see right there, he has 170 infantry, but only 94 cavalry. So overall, this is infantry strong. So I think something I would send in there would be a 208. I think I took the number off of there too, guys. I don't even know if I did that. But I think a 208 will do. And you guys definitely will let me know if I put the wrong hero in there or troops comp or phalanx is wrong. I appreciate it. I think I was able to do 2 minutes, but I could not really tell. I could not figure out how much time that fort had left before the caravan would come. I couldn't tell because of the buffering and the delay in the game. It was such a delay because there was so much delay going on with the caravans running in place. You know, you had the caravans just running in place. You couldn't tell where they were going and how long it would take them to get there. So because of that, I didn't know how long that caravan was going to take to get to where I was rallying. So I set a 2-minute rally. I thought I had at least that much time. So I set a 2-minute rally. And I did want to set a 2-minute rally also because I wanted people to have opportunity to fill it. And that's one of the reasons I didn't do a 1-minute rally. The figure did do a lot of 1-minute rallies. As you can see now, there's a lot of red on the board, guys, and not a lot of blue. And I don't mean that in a game sense either. There's a lot of the one color used to be us, so the tables have turned, and I'm not sure if we're still winning or not, guys, but they have really painted the whole place red. And we're being wiped out as far as the places we're holding. That's really, really bad. And I think they had more castles with very decent gear, very good gear than us, because you have really me and La Figa, and you have Viper has good gear. But I think it's just, well, we have a couple more players that have good gear, but I don't know where they're at. He does have some troops in there, I think. That's for sure. So here we go, guys. I'm trying to check to see how long that caravan is going to take to get to this wonder here. There's Dean coming in last, and here we go, guys. Still got a 50% boost. And he's traveling so slow, guys. He will have all the time in the world to counter. There's the figure. He's being attacked by Majestic again, guys. Majestic really did engage in war a lot against Le Figure. They really went head to head a whole lot of times, and Le Figure lost 5 out of the 6 times. There you see we won that one. So I really want to see where this caravan is going to actually do some more damage. So we got quite a few players with some pretty good gear, guys. I had to say that. And there's that battle there. Infantry Phalanx Bush Cavalry Wedge. So it's a counter, but it's a recounter. He counters me with the infantry and cavalry, but then I counter him with the infantry in the range. I figured it was there. He doesn't have his. I think it wasn't the march I just sent was fuller than his. Here we go, guys. Looking for the next where I can hit another caravan. Oh man, we have lost, guys, and it was only 7 seconds, and I didn't see that. That's crazy. That sucks. As you can see right there, we did not come out as the winners, guys. That was very different. We should have won that. We should have won that. Well, guys, there was a few rallies at the end of this, but I think a lot of players went offline, and I went offline after this, but then some players went offline, and we weren't able to get the rallies in. So that was it, guys. As I was saying, I think why he didn't. I had more than he did in there. Let me see if I can turn that around, guys. The camera just went off, so whatever. But anyway, Kingdom 655. I had more. I had more fuel than he did. I don't understand why. But I don't understand why people didn't feel, man. I don't get that. Alright, guys, so that's what we wanted to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back with more to come very soon. I'm out, guys. Have a good weekend. Today is Friday, the 8th of August, 2025. I'm out, guys. Take care.